Hello guys, this is my first video with 0 views of course. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. You don't have to turn on notifications because I know that my constant uploading will annoy every one of you, but yeah, that's a positive start to my video, so let's get on. Uh, Welcome to my channel. Here I'll give you guys tips and tricks about gaming, I guess. And of course I'm going to start with Roblox because I don't have a screen recorder. But anyways, forget about that. Welcome to Starscape, and for you beginners out there, you're gonna start off in the clothing bay right over there, and you're gonna make a character and stuff. That's cool and all, but yeah, the important thing is that you're gonna start off with the tutorial, and you're gonna want to do the tutorial because it's pretty important for you. So you're gonna tell you to it's gonna tell you to do the tutorial. Please do that. It will just give you the basic info on how to play the game, mining, combat, ship docking, all that good stuff. And once you finish the tutorial, and by tutorial, finish all the tutorials. There's gonna give you like 3 or 4. I don't remember, but yeah, they're gonna give you quite a few tutorials. But you're gonna get a significant amount of money for that, at least as a beginner. And it's gonna give you enough money to buy you a ship. But that I'll get to that later. Um, when you start off, you're obviously gonna be quite poor. You're gonna get some money though, so I mean that's good. Like all money, I guess. So you're gonna start off in Stratos, which is the starter ship. And okay, just because it's a starter ship doesn't mean it's horrible. Now, yeah, I understand it has its stats and all, but believe me, it's the most beloved ship in this game. It's one of the most coveted ships. Okay, it's like you can do whatever you want with it. It's like if you guys play Elite Dangerous, it's like the what do you call it? The Sidewinder of Starscape. Anyways, yeah. So this is the Stratos. Decent speed. Uh, I guess it's fine for fighting if you're really new to this game. And the best part about it is that every time you die, you'll get this bad boy back. So as long as you have an empty inventory and you die with this guy, you basically don't have it to worry about anything because yeah. But that's not the same with other ships. If you die with other ships, you're gonna have to lose them and you're gonna have to buy them back, which is kind of annoying at first. But you gotta grit your teeth for when that happens because it's gonna happen at one point. You just gotta deal with it, I guess. So yeah, that's the Stratos. It's great as a starter ship, pretty beloved. I call mine Old Bertha. You can call yours whatever you want. I just call mine like that because it's very special to me, I guess. Anyways, once you finish the tutorial, you're gonna get a significant amount of money, and this money will be able to get you your first ship after the status, of course. So yeah, I'll get to that. You're gonna want to go to the upper level, and yeah, you're gonna want to buy an what was I gonna say? Yeah, you're gonna want to buy an otter. An otter is a mining ship, so any ship can mine, but like ships that are not specifically meant for mining will not do well. Like if you want to hit an asteroid, it's like it's gonna take like good 3 years for it to get to one asteroid chunk. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And sorry, I don't know what I'm even doing. Okay, so you're gonna want to go to marketplace. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go to the ships tab, and you're gonna buy yourself an otter. So now we're past that. You have yourself an otter. Congratulations. Now, first thing you want to do after getting an otter is that you're gonna want to start grinding a little bit. You want to start mining. Now, my what I recommend first is to mine in Bantam. So Bantam is this mining place that's free of enemies, and it's in a core system. Now, a core system are these green systems that are on this large map, which I don't know how long it took for the devs to make, but whatever. So you got these core systems here, right? And in these core systems, no one can hurt you. Basically, no one can PvP with you, nor are there any NPCs you can PvP with. So this is kind of like your safe zone. You can't really get hurt here. Now, when you leave this zone to go to blue systems, PvP is still disabled, but PvE is enabled. So you're going to be fighting these NPCs called drones, and the farther out you go, the more difficult and more numerous they get in level. Now you visit the unsecured zones. These are where PvP begins to enable, right? But keep in mind that all these systems have stations, so you can land in stations, right? And that's where the wild zone comes in. It's basically unsecured zone, except there's a lot more drones, more difficulty, PvP enabled, and finally no stations. So yeah, good luck going out there. And as a beginner, please, please, for the love of God, don't go there. Don't even go to an unsecure zone at that. And for to any beginners out there, whatever you do, do not go to Gad Insert, okay? Because Gad Insert is the biggest choke point meant for pirates. Now, pirates are these obviously players, but they basically live to take down other players' ships and steal their loot. So if you want, it's basically going in here is a death wish for you. You're not gonna escape. Just trust me on that. So for now, you're gonna want to take your otter that you just bought with your money, and now you're completely poor. Now I got an otter MK2, but it doesn't really matter. You're just gonna get an otter. This thing is basically the same thing. But yeah, you're gonna get yourself an otter. And once you get yourself an otter, you're gonna get this. It's gonna come with the mining laser, which is obviously great for mining. Hence the whole point of this ship. So now you're gonna want to warp to Bentham. You already did that in your tutorial, but once you finish the tutorial, just buy yourself an otter. And like I said, just go to Bentham. So yeah, just gonna work. Alrighty, we're at Bantam. Now what you're gonna want to do, obviously, is get to mining. Now in Bantam, you're gonna find two types of asteroids. You're gonna find Coralite and Reknite. This is Reknite, and this is Coralite. So now notice how next in parentheses you see inferior. That means that when you mine a piece of Reknite or Coralite, so for every one piece that you grab, like this one, if you were to grab this one and refine it in the Citadel, you would get one piece of refined Coralite, because it's an inferior piece. Now, if you were to go to secure system, secure systems when they have asteroids, every single secure system is guaranteed to have asteroid belts that have coralite with nothing next to it. So just regular coralite or regular reknite. So that means for every one piece that you get, you would get two refined pieces of reknite. The reason why this is so important is that when you sell this, you will get more money. So if you get, let's say you get 50 pieces of coralite, and that means you translate that to 50 pieces of refined coralite in the Citadel. Now, if you were to sell that, you would get a set amount of money. I'm pretty sure it's about 150 coins. Now, now imagine you got 15 pieces of regular coralite, not inferior, which means you would actually get twice the amount of money, right? Which is really cool. Now, if you were out to go even farther than secure systems, or if you were in a secure system and you found an anomaly, which are these special points in space where you can use a scanning probe to find, and they had an asteroid belt, you would find a different type of coralite, and it's called a pristine coralite or pristine reknite. So it's basically a pattern. Pristine coralite, pristine reknite each gives off 3 refined ores per each ore that you mine, which is obviously 3 times the value. And then finally the highest value type ore is superior, which will give you 4 times the value. And believe me, finding a superior belt is quite rare, but it's very profitable, but also very dangerous at the same time. So as a beginner, I would just say go to a secure system and start mining. Now here are my recommendations for 2 great spots that I have in my bookmarks for 2 good secure systems that have these points. Oh, sorry, not there. Pieka. So if you go to Pieka, you'll automatically land into a minefield. Sorry, not a minefield, a asteroid field, which will have regular ores, so twice the value right there. Or you can go to Robesaw 22, also a great mining spot. I like to do this for some what do you call it? I'm stuttering again, aren't I? Yeah, they're good. They're good for AFK mining. So yeah, if you're willing to spend a couple hours there, you'll get a lot of money. Trust me. This guy's shooting at me. Well, yeah, you see, this guy's trying to shoot at me. But if you look down on my bottom area, you can see my hull's not going down or my shield, so I'm fine. Anyways, so that's mining for you. When you mine, you're gonna want to sell that money and buy yourself hmm, a tractor beam. Sorry, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Buy yourself a tractor beam. Because the thing about mining is that you shoot an asteroid and then these pieces fly off. But the longer you take to get them, the farther the pieces fly off, and the longer it takes for you to retrieve them. But tractor lasers are these things you can buy with your money in the Citadel. And these things, I'm using one right now. This is a tractor laser, tractor beam. This will draw ores towards you, so you don't have to run around trying to chase all the ores. You can just grab this tractor beam and they'll all come to you pretty fast. You just gotta aim it at the ores and voila. Anyways, what was I going to say? I forgot. So now you have a ton of money. Congratulations. Now what is your next step? You have no idea what to do. Well, what I recommend is that yeah, you buy that tractor beam, but let's say you still have money left over. Now, if you're not into mining, because mining is super duper boring, it may give you a lot of money, but it's super boring. Now, let's say you want to start fighting some bad guys, right? You're starting to get a little better at fighting with your stratos. You've been doing few missions from the Citadel, and by missions I mean you go to lower level. If you go to lower level, you'll see a Corsec office, and in Corsec office you'll see this woman who will give you some what do you call it? You'll give you some missions. You can get as many missions as you want from her, which is great. So free money for you, I guess. So yeah, just keep doing that. You'll keep getting money, and at one point when you're like substantial on money, start buying another ship. And your second ship, I recommend you to skip to a Sabre. A Sabre is this fighter ship which has a lot of hull, not a lot of speed. But then again, in my opinion, speed is not really important in fighting. But hey, that's an opinion. If you want to get a faster ship, I recommend the Zenith, which is fast, more agile. While the Sabre is a little slower, tankier, does a lot of damage, which is great for drone fights, in my opinion. But hey, if you want the Zenith, go for it. It's all in your playstyle. No one's gonna judge you. Anyways, one last thing I want to mention, because I didn't know this myself when I first started playing this game, but these station terminals are basically your storages. So if you were hauling a bunch of ores in your inventory and you were scared that you were gonna get shot down, I recommend just store them somewhere. Always store them, because last thing you want is to die with all your like losing your ship is one thing, but losing the ores that you've been spending hours on getting, that's it's just a nightmare. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for my first video. You probably left halfway through, but hey, it's not that okay. Uh okay. Well, it looks like my voice recorder is going on. What just happened? My screen just went black because my screen recording stopped on Roblox. So I mean that's perfect timing, I guess. I was already saying I was gonna go. So righty, see ya guys, and subscribe or else.